What's going on? Are y'all ready? Y'all know what today is? Do you know what today is? It's Friday. And because it's Friday, it's time for Shut Up and Listen. What's going on?
Thank you. No, you far too fast. Stop it. No, keep going. Yes. Yeah. Why? It's outside. I'll be off a couple times like a Kindle Fire. Teeth so strong I could build some pliers. So Sam's Club, but I've been to Myers. Oh, you think it's funny, won't Kinder Prior? And you been a liar. Fluking and flagging. Been bang, so it's off with his mask and no time for questions. Pause. Told the giant that I'm running in the store with a dragon. Trying to get my line like offensive assassin. Pushing like a clock in the cabinet. Pause. On charge with an assault, I'm not looking harassing. Take the heels off with that clock in the cabinet. Come on, mama see she ain't trying to hear that noise. Home turning in the crib, then I'm out with the boys. So leaving the slum with the kids on point. Arriving kind of late in the usual fashion. She opened up the heart, listen, let it back in. Cause the house is up, but mama let me back in it. She say, watch your mouth, boy, you better get that back in. Really, I'm cool, I'm just trying to hit the sax for that balls. A young really love the sound of music. Got a Glock full of rounds and I'm bound to use it. Got a pocket full of lines and you down the store. When I hit you little bro when I'm not in court. Damn, I'm going crazy. Like I've never been about the house before. Like in a meeting when I'm about the store. And I'm listening to Rihanna like he'll take this picture. Amazing how people say oh when they get you. I'm Hellie Yoshua, do this all for my sisters. And I'm gonna rest to this diamonds on all that they can
Yo!
Shit.
Yo, what's up?
I don't really care what the soul might say, but your girl looking
Good, you know.
I ain't even asked. I think 7 is a nigga. So I should probably try to leave and get him to a ride. Either way, so I wouldn't even leave it around for a minute. Don't know what to say. I might think I'm crazy when I'm pulling up about my side. I don't really care what the song might say, but your girl looking good in the moonlight. I ain't even asked. I think something is a
Hey,
mix.
Lisa.
I should probably try to leave and get a cool ride. Either way, she stole it. So I wouldn't even leave it around for a minute. Don't know what to say. I might think I'm crazy when I'm pulling up about my side. I don't really care what the soul might say, but you girl looking good in the moonlight. I ain't even asked. I think something is the next, but she probably trying to leave and get a cool ride. Either way, she stole it. So I wouldn't even leave around for a minute. Don't know what to say. I might think I'm crazy when I'm pulling up. She by my side.
I just gotta start off like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I gotta start off like that second time around. You feel me?
You feel me?
So
Yeah.
first off, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shut Up and Listen. And I have with me my first guest of the new year. Would you go ahead and introduce yourself for the people?
Yes. I go by Hellie Yoshua. My handle name on Instagram is Nolo. That's my separate pseudonym for my producing name. So, but Hellie Yoshua, you can, ladies and gentlemen, that y'all can call me. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I had to make sure my volume was up.
Yeah, I know. All right. I'm good though, right?
Yeah, you good. You
right.
You can hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. And if you don't mind, I wanna jump right into this thing and start it off how I always start my interviews off, man. I want to take it back to when you was a child, when you was in your youth, when you was a little one, before you could make your own pick of music. What was some of that earlier music you remember being played that you could say, hey, this I like that song that mama played?
Man. So my mom used to work at Best Buy. So we had all the music. And since I guess I'll say on the low tip, Usher Nice and Slow Usher Nice and Slow. I was way too young for we was all way too young for that at that time. But that was a real true jam. He was even a shorty then for real for real. If you want to be honest, but I had no business really singing that song. And I was probably like 5, 6, 7 years old. But on the lighter note, since it's wintertime, I always loved "Let It Snow" by Boys to Men. So that was my favorite go-to for the holidays. So, but man, I could it's so much music, bro. So much music. Like my mom had all the music, and when my mom was a shorty, she used to make mixtapes. So it's just like just music has always been around me, bro. So I could give you a huge list of songs.
Okay. Now get into you though. So when you finally say, all right, mama gave me the R&B and she gave me all the hits, you know what I'm saying? And you always had music around you. Now we get into your own bag. We get into you. Who are some of your personal favorites?
My personal favorites, of course, I'm gonna say J. Cole. Of course, I would say I would give homage to J. Cole, Wale, Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa, of course Drake. I'm not the biggest Drake fan like I used to be, because I feel like I put people on Drake when I first found out about him, for real, for real. Because when I first heard Drake, it was definitely a different sound, and you could tell it was the beginning of like a new era of music. So back in that time, and that was around the time that I started working with True Star. So back at that time, I even had met Big Sean through True Star when I was working with them and interviewing them and stuff like that. A few other artists too. But those are some of the artists that I would say I used to look up to. Not so much now, because a lot of other reasons. We don't really got to go there. But I just feel like music now isn't really much of the same as when those guys was like really like
Starting
getting
out.
it in the mud. You know what I'm saying? They was like really, I feel like hustling and really like coming together, collab and making real big hits, party hits. You know, the music popping now, but at that time, when in my age bracket and when I was partying with like all of y'all and everybody in True Star, and when we was throwing, me and my homies throwing parties and stuff like that, those was in our rotation. So yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely give it up to those guys because I really feel like they 10-year guys now, and so I'm definitely trying to be where they at 10 years from now, and pave the way for new artists to come through and shut it down.
Now you speak of the names you listed. All of them are lyrical dudes. All of them are spitters, and all of them bring character to the track. And that reminds me a lot of you, and which is why I asked, because you get characters on every track. Tracks such as Second Time Around, like you started off super like, man, what's up? Then at the end of it, you turn it, man, I want where the ladies at? Because I'm really super smooth.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so bringing up those different characters of yourself, what makes you do that in the music?
Man, so I I'm a character. I'm a very characterized person. I have a lot of energy. I feel like I bring a lot of energy to whatever situation, whatever room I step into. So but that's just kind of how I view hip hop as a shorty. I was just like, man, coming up, listening to Snoop or Ice Cube, Dre, especially Pac. Pac is really, of course, like one of my biggest idols. So that's really gonna be forever in my top two, and not two, as the kids say. But I feel like he was another artist that delivered a lot of character, a lot of range, in a lot of instances in all of his songs. I just pull those inspirations from those artists. I want, like I said, I want it to be hip hop. I want the music to be hip hop, like real hip hop, like real OG hip hop, like you know, a vibe type setting, and something that you can kind of visualize yourself going through or feeling through. Because that's how music made me feel back in the day. So yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you. Kind of, I really don't know, but it seemed like you kind of feel how I was trying to come across, and that was definitely one of the goals I was trying to do specifically with this album. Because this is really this is my first album. I'm not downplaying it, but I got so much more to come. And this was just something I just wanted to really get out to the people, and I'm still pushing it. I finally actually took the time to like listen to it as a fan, because it's kind of hard listening to myself sometimes. It's really hard. I'm such a critic. Like, I'm such a critic. So yeah, man. But I'm still happy about it nonetheless. I'm still promoting it heavy. Though I'm trying to do a lot of stuff with it still, before I actually push out new stuff to the public. So yeah.
I mean, that's one thing. That's one thing that I could say about music, though, and me being a music person. I love diving into the artist. You know what I'm saying? Every artist that I bring on here, I really do get into your work. You know what I'm saying? I really go through and listen from track to track to see how you telling the story, if the album is cohesive. Because I am a fan of music. Really, I really breathe this shit, bro. So I appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, stepping into that role. You give a lot of yourself in your music, and you tell stories. Like on Southern Chicago, you give at the end of Southern Chicago, you start telling the experience of Chicago, how you could be outside, you think everything easy, then you get stuck up for your last $10. You know what I'm saying? Once you get stuck up for your last $10 that you had a plan for, you go back to the block. You necessarily don't want to tell the guys, but you know you want some revenge. You know what I'm saying? But we live in Chicago, so you really know the revenge mean more than that. So talk about the way that you open up and express yourself on in your craft, in your music.
Yeah. So I sent you like Southern second time around in Southern Chicago. Those like my two top tracks. So aside from First Things First, which was dedicated to my mom and my grandmother, and King of the Furnace, which is another track that I feel like is because I stayed with my mom, my OG, I was staying in the basement, and you could, when in the wintertime, when the heat come on, you could hear it, you could hear the furnace kick in, and it'd be real loud, but it'd be louder because I was closer to it, because I stayed in the basement. But that's where I made and wrote most of these songs that you're gonna hear, or that's why I wrote King of the Furnace, and I came up with the concept and the vibe for all of these songs. And Southern Chicago is such a dope track, because I picked all these beats from producers that I became friends with over the years. And when I say I don't rap, I translate what the beat be saying to me. Like, that's how I say it. That's how I see it. So anytime I turn on the beat, especially from another producer, and if I'm really feeling it, that mean the beat is just talking back to me. So the words that I'm saying is literally, I'm just pulling them. It's like surgery. Like, I'm pulling the intestines out somebody's body. Like, that's how I see it. So I'm pulling the soul out the beat, and I'm just speaking for the beat. I'm being the moderator for the beat. And so that's how, when I did Southern Chicago, that's how it came about. And that's a true story, G. Like, that's a real true story. I ain't got stuck up for my last $10 per se. But I've got stuck up before, you feel me? So I was with my brother, which was even worse. I was with my younger brother, and we was coming from the mall one day. This was a while. This was back in '08. And we was coming from the mall, and we on the bus, right? And this is like literally down the street from my crib. So, from my OG crib. So we coming in, and I had bought a fitted hat. And I bought this, like, fitted hats was like rocking. So, and I brought my brother his first fitted hat. He ain't never had a fitted hat, and I got his name on it. And these guys, they stuck us up and took Like I had money in my pocket. I had a nice book bag that I just bought for like the first day of school or whatever. They could have took that, but they ain't want that. They ain't searched me, pat me down. They just wanted to fit the cats. So I'm like, that's crazy. So my brother, he real tense. Like I can't make a move because I'm with my brother. So I don't want to do nothing too extra. So I'm like, bro, just chill, just give him the hat. Woo, woo. And then they pimped off. I'm like, these fools out here crazy. So they just wanted the hats, bro. That's crazy. So, but and you know, and what was crazy with that, when I went back to the block and I told one of the OGs, they really was actually wanting to be on that. I didn't say it at first. I didn't say it like the next day, but I had told him like a little bit of time later. I was like, yeah, that go, because I had seen the same guy who stuck us up. I ended up seeing the same guy who stuck us up at another homie funeral. Like you can't make this up. So I'm heated myself because I want to do something myself, but I'm like I don't even want to. It ain't even that serious no more. But when I told one of the OGs, they was like, man, you should have told me. I'm like, nah, bro, it's all good. It's all good. But that same guy, I ain't seen him since. On where he been since. Like I hope he good. But and I say that because it's just really messed up because I know the pain and the struggles that these young guys go through in this city because I done went through the same shit. So it's just like damn. It's just like damn, you know. So and I ain't know if y'all cursing on here. I ain't
You
really
good. You good.
like
You
that.
good. It's me that
But
got to be proper. I got to be
nah,
fresh.
but yeah, so Southern Chicago is a real story because I didn't definitely seen shootouts just finished, you know, niggas running from the police, helicopters flying, looking for people. So that's all real stuff. So, and you know how Chicago summers get. So that ain't, you already know. So, but yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite tracks. And when I finally laid it down, it was like so crisp and so fresh, and I was really, really happy about that. So, but yeah, man, like I'm just trying to get the world to see like this is our city, and I don't consider myself being in gang shit. I know a lot of gang bangers. I know a lot of people, like my uncles was gang bangers and the gang affiliated. I know a lot of OGs, but I was really always that kid that was just like there in the mix. You feel me? And then niggas knew that I really wasn't on that bullshit. So they was like, nah, that's Josh. He cool. You feel me? So I was that guy. So I really was that guy in my hood. So and that was an honor to me, but it was still hard. It was really hard seeing my niggas go through the shit that they went through, and I lost a lot of friends. I lost they homies, which was my friends, and niggas was warring and shooting against each other. So it's been a lot of trauma, you feel me? And I'm just getting this all out and telling this story from my point of view, as a, like I said, like a moderator, of course, an MC, obviously, of course. Um, and yeah, man, the go. It's the go. It's the
And
go.
I feel that with the way that you tell the stories, usually a lot of time people just, yeah, I did this, yeah, I did that, yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? But you like, your story is more of the look, man, this is what we gotta do type shit. Not necessarily what I want to do. I got a family behind me who I want to take to the top. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them have the best. So I'm a grind nonstop. So my question for you is, what made you feel like music or rapping was the greatest thing to come out of you?
It was no other. It was no other choice, bro. It was still no other choice. Like I didn't necessarily say I wanted to be a rapper, and I still don't like calling myself that some days because it's a whole other enigma to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it's the music now that these guys are putting out. I can't really co-sign for a lot. I can't really co-sign for a lot of shit these niggas putting out, bro, because it's from one is full, from one is fake, because a lot of these niggas off telling stories off they homies, that really been in the shit, and a lot of these niggas just never was with the shits. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just real shit. And I'm gonna continue to to tell that message, because I know them niggas that was really in that shit. Like you might, I'm pretty sure you might, a lot of us from Chicago
We do.
really know, you know what I'm saying? We really know them guys that was really in it, you know what I'm saying? And I made some choices of my own that that I had to face certain circumstances, of course. But I shit, I selling drugs is stressful. I really wasn't trying to be a ball player for real. I tried it, but that really wasn't me. But I've always had a thing for creativity and art. Like I used to really first dance. Like that's what
Footwork
niggas
King.
used to do. Niggas was out dancing, footwork, and all of it. So that was really another way I kind of got into them gangster circles, because it was real gangsters out here just footworking. You feel me? Like in my schools, or other high schools, homecoming, sock hops, all that OG shit. So back in the days when niggas was just out here trying to have fun and be a kid, that was that one breakaway. And so with music, I'm gonna be honest. When Soulja Boy came out, G, I was
Oh
like,
wait.
when Soulja Boy came out and he had everybody dancing, you feel me? Like nigga had everybody dancing and shit. So when Soulja Boy came out, I was like, bro, if this nigga got everybody out here dancing off these simple as do like, and then he ain't really saying shit. He said he repeating it 1,000 times. No shade to Soulja Boy, because he that was a wave amongst waves. He really set trends for a lot of these guys. But I was like, if this nigga can do it, I can do this. I can do this shit. But one of my other biggest inspirations, I had a homie named TJ I went to high school with, and he was just in his notepad one day in class, and I was just like, yeah, what you want, and I heard him spit, and he was pretty tight. And so I was like 14, 15. This was my first year in high school. So that's really when I had started like really just going crazy with the pen. And I thought I had it. I actually did have it. I think I was kind of sleeping on myself at the time. I wasn't no Drake and no J. Cole out here at the moment, but I was trying, and
You was
I
Dr.
was just
Seuss at his finest.
you feel
You
me?
feel
Like,
me?
so I was building up, my rapport, but I guess I hadn't really been through anything for real. And also I didn't really know the extent of the work
That it took.
that you really have to put into this music industry shit, G, and the real like levels to it. Because I was saying there was levels to it before Meek was, for real. Like I promise you, because I had thanks to like platforms like True Star, that really opened a lot of doors for me. And because I always gotta pay homage to y'all, because if it wasn't for True Star, if it wasn't for Deanna and Tay, everybody who was a part of bringing us there, I definitely probably would have been into some more BS than I had put myself into. And also I was going through personal struggles at home, which I had also expressed through True Star Radio. Like my father had got locked up when I was 15, and he did a 10-year bid. So that really, for if most don't know, I feel like for a black male at the age of 13, 14, 15 is a real crucial time in a black male's life, when he's really looking for acceptance and guidance. And that's what I needed, for real, for real. But with boys, like, you really gotta like down pat on our ass, because we'll be out here like really wilding. You know what I'm saying? Because
Or whatever.
boys just don't, like, we got a different mind state where we just go, and we don't be giving a fuck. So that's real shit. So I felt myself leaning on that side, because I started taking less interest in school. Like, I was out here chasing after girl. Like, I wasn't trying to be in the crib. I was trying to be outside. Like, so, if it wasn't for platforms like True Star, man, I probably really would have been in more danger than I was. But because it was even a difference, it was a whole whole type of mindset coming from the south side of Chicago going to downtown, you know what I'm saying, on a regular. Cause niggas don't even really
Get to
experience
do
that.
it. Yeah.
Niggas don't even really experience that out here for real still to this day. You know what I'm saying? So and then, well, of course, like stuff locked down and stuff, and it's all crazy now. It's
Man.
all crazy now. But man, so yeah, just all of that, bro. All of that, bro, just really just I forgot the first question at hand, but all of that really just was like just that was really it. Like that was really it for me. And I kept going. I kept going. I kept going. I didn't lost phones worth of like song. I didn't lost pages and notebooks. Like I just kept going. I kept going. I kept trying to just speak my word and my testimony. And I feel like now, bro, like I can't even express how happy I am because I really am. That I feel like things are finally coming into fruition of how I want things done and how I want my sound to be, how I want to be seen, how I want to be looked at, how I want to be heard. Because now we could do all this from our homes, and with a little research you can set up a studio or record yourself or
Do
whatever.
anything.
If you really take the time and just put your mind into it, um, the sky's the limit, as they say, bro. So, I just really, like I said, I really had to just buckle down on myself, and just push through with this music thing because eventually it was like this was really it for me. Like this was I was like, yo, I think I need to be doing this. Like I think I need to be doing this. So even and I'm not trying to be out here stunting and with the big chains and the Rollie and the nice cars and all the girls or whatever. Because honestly, I didn't live that life. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't live that life. So we come from a city full of scammers and robbers and all. Chicago niggas, we didn't. A lot of us really been out here in that glow for real, without the cameras, without the shine, without the industry. So it's just like it's always been
So
deeper to me because I want niggas to be peace. You feel me? Like I want niggas to be like, yo, we need to really come together and just do our own shit and take over. Like take over because we got the power to do it, but a lot of us still not seeing it. So I'm gonna help these niggas see, man. If not, I'm gonna die trying, like 50 say, man. For real.
you know what the greatest part about interviewing you or speaking with you is the fact that we know each other a little bit already, so it's not like a bad conversation. Like I got a list of questions, but because you know how this whole thing goes, you can just talk and let yourself be free. You kind of answer all my questions that I was gonna ask for you, with you just being honest.
I
You
was
know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
like, damn, I know.
But that's
For
the best
sure.
part about it. So so
Yeah.
so for me, I want to get into one. I got two more of your songs to play, but I want to
Okay.
get into I Don't Want to Die, if you don't mind. That's
Yeah.
cool with you?
Yeah.
All right, so let me play this for us, and then we're gonna come back, and I got some more questions for you.
All right, bet. This is my shit. This is my shit, man.
Granddad told me he'd see a lot done, but I not let a tear drop. Yeah, I'm late with him. Yeah, what you really think I'm here for? I'ma say this real loud with a clear throat. Told my it'll take about a year more. This is really how it's feeling when it's real close. This is really how it's feeling when it's real close. Only had one chance with a kill shot. I'm the one to expose to the real knot. Put it up on the window cause it's still hot. Put it up on the window cause it's still hot. Stories is born on out of my brain. Here from the core of my heart when I sang. Don't know where I'm going, got caught in my rain. Don't know where I'm going, got caught in my brain. This is my that's calling my name. This for them that all in my lane. Who you talking that I was the same? Who you talking that I was the same? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm lying. Say this you flew. Maybe I'm flying. You through. Say you want the truth, what the hell I do? That's your truth. She give me the cool, think I'm gonna come with the proof. My falling, that is falling on me. That's what they wanted to be. Now don't you see? I'ma make this my decree. Kill them off all to their knees. I wanna wake your heart's desire. I don't wanna make a sound. And if this plane gets any higher, I wanna shoot us down. I don't wanna die today. 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 Granddad told him he feel like young, but I not let a tear dry. Young late with him, yeah. What you really think I'm here for? I'ma say this real loud with a clear throat. Told my dude take about a year ago. This is really how it's feeling when it's real close. This is really how it's feeling when it's real close. Only had one chance with a kill shot. I'm the one who's supposed to the real knot. But this stuff on the window cause it's still hot. But this stuff on the window cause it's still hot. Stories is born out of my brain. And from the core of my heart, I say, don't know where I'm going, that part of my brain. Don't know where I'm going, that part of my brain. This is my, that's calling my name. This is my, that all of my lane. Who's you talking? I was the same. Who's you talking? I was the same. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm lying. Say that you flew. Maybe I'm flying. You broke. Say you want the truth. What the hell I do? That's your truth. If they do me the quote, think I'm gonna come with the quote. I'm falling, but it's falling on me. That's what they want it to be. I don't just see. I'ma make this brother free. Kill them all to their knees. I wanna wake your heart's desire. I don't wanna make a sound. And if this plane gets any higher, I wanna shoot us down. I don't wanna die today. I don't wanna die today. I don't wanna die today. I don't wanna die today.
I don't want to die today.
Nah.
I don't. I feel too motherfucking good, especially when I'm sitting here speaking with you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah, man.
I love your vibe on songs, especially this one here. This is one that I can see myself riding down Lakeshore Drive to on a Saturday night. Like shit, I'm just in that vibe, I'm mood and just in motivation and just come on, man. We got something to live for type songs. So I appreciate you for giving us that vibe, brother.
Yeah, that if I could say real quick to the people, man, like that was in Southern Chicago. That's another one I like. That's the one I want y'all to ride down Lakeshore to and vibe to for real.
We gonna bang that too.
But I don't want to die today was really like it was a miracle of a song to me because for one it was a tribute to my grandfather. So like I started off, granddad told a nigga he'll see a lot. So what was crazy was in 2015 my granddad had a nice camera, Nikon camera, and I had asked him to lend it to me so I could like try to shoot this project I was kind of working on. And my granddad was like he was an active person and just driving around and hey, how you doing? You know, type guy and just out doing stuff. And he came by, he dropped off the camera. He was like, sure, son, here, take care of it. You know, hey, do what you do. And he came by, dropped it off, and 3 days later he passed. And it was just like if life wasn't any more humbling than that, it was just like, damn, like And it was just like I felt like that was like his last like just sending off a gift to me, which we still got that camera. Well, my mama got the camera, but you know, to this day, I think about how all of that happened and how. And I woke up. I never forget. I woke up to like 33 missed calls, and it was my mom. And I was downtown. Like I've been doing this music shit for a while, so I've been in and out of studios. I've been working with a lot of different artists. So I was downtown at the loft working with some old homies, and we was just recording in the crib, just chilling, vibing. And I woke up that morning. It was it was May of 2020, like April, May of 2015. And I woke up to that news, bro, and that shit hurt like hell. It still does. Because that was the guy that really was there for me. Like there for me. You know what I'm saying?
Support system.
And so I say it, yeah, I say like if you hear the verse, I repeat it. So in the first verse, I say it kind of like low tone, monotonous. I'm kind of like a little bit more chilled out because that was like it was like at first I was like nervous. I was scared to let go. I was scared to be me. I was kind of still hurt from losing my granddad. And then on the second verse, I just turned up. Cause then I finally it's like me finally finding myself. So I had to kind of reaffirm myself and readjust myself and realign my thought and just reconnect with not losing him, but the life that he made for me and he allowed for me and my family to be. And I just wanted to share that message because just in case if anybody probably going through some shit that you unsure of, that you afraid of, possibly that you're not thinking that you can make it through. I promise you can. I promise you can. You know what I'm saying? And the whole hook in itself was just like an homage to Chicago because it's really fucked up. But at any given moment in this city, you don't even gotta be a part of no gang or be in no gang violence. Some shit could just pop off and that'll be it. Cause it's really been like that for a lot of our fallen brothers and sisters. So yeah, that was crazy. And then like shout out to my engineer. He go by Primate. I wish he probably at work right now. I wish he was on this live, but he literally I got that beat from a producer I used to fuck with, but we lost contact because the guy just simply decided he just stopped making music. It's really kind of sad about that because he was a dope producer, but my engineer like remade the beat and like made it cleaner and fresher. So that was like super dope and really made me happy. So yeah, man, that's how that came about, man.
Now that you put it into perspective for me, because I was seeing it as a different, man. I was seeing it as a channeling song, like as a you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Motivate yourself to live. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
what and that's what it was. That's what it was. I mean, like it was homage to my grandfather and just basically saying that like I'm not gonna give up, saying that I'm just gonna keep pushing it and stay strong. And I do want to live, and I want you to live. I want everybody on this live to live and to be them best, to be their best them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And to really be able to look. You know, we from the I say we from the city of the bulls. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at that red and hunt it down, attack it down, chase it down, headbutt it down. Whatever you gotta do, just go through it. Just get through it and don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So that whole hook was very intricate to me when I wrote, because I'm a writer at heart. So you would call me a rapper, but I'm really a writer at heart, because it's just like I wanna wake your heart's desire, but I don't
Ooh.
want to make a sound. So I'm just like yeah, bro. Like, man, so you feel me? Like I really was like I was in my bag with that, bro, because I really wanna creep in and really make you feel it, but I don't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying? So um and it's like at the end of that, it's like, and if this plane gets any higher, they're gonna want to shoot us down. And it's so sad because so many of our leaders and entertainers that we probably looked up to or whatnot, you know, what they do to them, you know, when it was their time to shine, and when we was in that spotlight, or when we was trying to make this shit what's really ours, when we was trying to make it ours, you know, they just chopped us down and took so much away from us. So and that really hurts, because it just doesn't affect that artist, it affects everybody that comes
A
after.
plethora.
So
Yeah.
so with that, man, I just, like I said, don't be afraid. If you unsure, if you know, if you need reassurance, this is it. This is it right here. I'm telling you right now. You gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. I promise you. I promise you. And I don't even make promise, but I promise it, but I promise you.
Because it's the truth. It's always a light at the end of the tunnel. But
Always.
for my next question, if you could work with any producer in the game, who would it be? Any producer.
I'm going, man, dead or alive.
Dead or alive, any producer. You can just get
First,
on right on the phone.
first I'm gonna say Dilla, because that's really like, for this music shit, that's really like my biggest inspiration. First I'm gonna say Dilla, and then I'm gonna say Timbaland and Pharrell,
Timberland for
because
real.
Pharrell was really that guy. Cause I kind of be acting like I favor him a little bit or whatever. But for real was really that guy that was like really him and the Neptunes, him and Chad, like, bro, they really set the tone for an entire era of music. Cause there was at a time where Pharrell had, like, you would go back and look it up, Pharrell had about like 50% of the songs produced on radio
Was his.
from like '01 to '08, you know what I'm saying? So man, bro, he was really in his bag. He's really a person that just changed the game entirely and really put on so many artists. So many artists. And then Timbaland, of course, he got to work with my baby Aaliyah. And on the R&B side, that's really like one of, I would say, my idol, somebody, a artist that I really cherish, the artist that I felt would have went past beyond. Like, I put her above Beyonce. I'm not, no shade to none of the Beyonce stands out there, but Aaliyah was really that girl. I'm talking about movies, production, singing, song, movies. That girl was it. That was that girl.
It was the imprint in that little time that she had.
Very small time that she had, very small time, which makes it even so much more crazier, dog. And I was really, I'm pretty sure I cried when Shorty left, bro, because she had way much more, just like Pac, like Pac was another one that he had more movies on his plate, more albums on his plate. And I just pray to God, that I get at least half of what they got done before my time, bro, because that when I look back at that, and just the impact that they made off that, bro, during that time they was here, bro, it was amazing. But as far as producers, yeah, Timbaland, Pharrell had it, Dilla had it. I could name a few other guys. I could name Ninth Wonder, really. Ninth Wonder, really. He, you know, I'm a hip hop head, bro. I'm a hip hop head. Like, I'm real rap. I'm real hip hop, bro. Like, I don't. You know, it ain't no shade to what the guy, like, I'm still a young guy. I still be with the shit. Like, I probably play some Future all day or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I'm really that. I'm really, if without none of that and none of them guys, Jam Master Jay,
We wouldn't have it.
it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be
So,
this. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
So
ain't
yeah,
nothing
but
wrong with that. I
yeah.
still, to be honest, one of my favorite rappers of all time is DMX, bro.
Oh, that's
Like,
bro. That's bro.
like,
That's
like
bro. I was
bars,
going.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you see
I
the Did you
still,
see Did you see the documentary on
yes, I did. Yes,
bro,
I
bro.
appreciate. Look, I'm one of them dudes who appreciate. Look, I appreciate dude who did that song "Special Delivery" from what's his name? I think his name was G Star, something like that.
I
Special
think
Delivery.
yeah,
It's just the bars for me. So I
yeah.
appreciate. that.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I can
yeah,
still turn up to some Uzi. You know what I'm saying? I can
yeah.
still play the gun
Of
up. You know what I'm
course, of
saying?
course,
But
of course.
I always love to mix. So for
Yeah,
you,
man.
I'm not gonna say rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say artist. If you could have any artist from any genre do a song with you right now, who would it be?
Um, Cause it's hard keeping up with these artists now, bro. I be there, and that's
No,
another thing I had to
it
block
can
out
be
my
it can be
mind.
somebody from the past. It could be a Sade. Maybe you want a Sade on the track with you. Lauren
Um,
Hill. I wanna hear that epic collab that you want to bring.
you know what? I would love to do a track with Nas. I would love to do a track with Nas. I would
And
love
look,
to.
he working with the young people. Have you heard Spicy?
Yeah, nah, he is though. He is though. I've been following Nas way because he got his own label now, Mass Appeal. So
Yes.
if he watching it, I don't know. He roped up Dave East. You feel me? Like
Yes.
that's bro. Cause I definitely listen to Dave East for the bars for real, for real. Because East be going crazy. East be going crazy. But he wrote bro in, and he Nas really working with the young guy, and he finally Grammy nominated. You feel me? So
So it's coming around for him.
yeah, it's like that's why I said this life shit is full circle, bro. This life shit is full circle because I never thought some of the things I'm doing right now that I'm finally doing. 'Cause I've been talking about it forever, and I've been working on it for so long. But it's a few artists out there, man, that I want to work with. I ain't gonna lie. That you heard this girl named Fouché.
I think
Fouché.
so. She
She a little singing chick.
yeah,
But
what's the song she got?
I don't know what the paper. I don't know what then she got
I
this.
I hear that on the radio a lot.
Yeah, bro. She popping. She popping now. Like she dope. She cold to me. Like she cold to me. But there's a few other artists. So, but I'll go back with Nas. I would like to make a track with Aaliyah if I had that chance. That would have been so amazing to me. I still would like to just be in that girl's presence till this day. But yeah, bro, those just to name a few. Yeah, that would be it though. That would be it.
Now, when it comes to your phone, because everybody is so attached to them, I can't lie, I know I am. What's 3 apps that you cannot live without? Like, they can take every app on your phone but these 3. Like, you take these 3, I'm lost.
Hey man, Twitter the GOAT, bro. Twitter the GOAT, bro. Cause it be just so much on going down on Twitter, and everybody a comedian. So I love a good laugh, man. Twitter the GOAT. I don't even be trying to. I used to like before the quarantine. I wasn't even in my phone like that but now a nigga really ain't had no choice. So I've been on Twitter heavy. Like, excuse me. I would say Instagram, but Instagram can go because the upload quality is shitty when you're posting pics or video. I hate that, bro. Like I really hate these platforms, bro, because these platforms really be diminishing. And I know for a fact Instagram and Facebook, since they together, I know they be shadow banning me, bro. I know they be shadow banning me because for years now, even before all this shit started uncovering and people getting exposed, I've been talking this woke shit, bro. I've been
Right?
talking this woke shit. So I ain't trying to out woke anybody. I ain't saying I'm the wokest nigga out here. I'm just saying, like, once your eyes been open, bro, you can't close it. You can't unsee it, bro. So I've
That's
been
true shit.
aware. I've been aware of so much shit. And that's why I've been in certain doors and certain connections in the industry and shit where I know I feel like God kind of like kept me from.
He
So
protected you.
he diverted me and put me over here and took me away from some shit. But so yeah, as far all these apps can go, I fuck with Twitter though. I stay on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to
So,
you.
so I'm gonna help you out because you my boy. So we gotta keep the banking app because we gotta make sure that money coming in and
Oh
out. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. You
So we gotta
right.
keep
You right.
banking. And
You
because
right.
you an artist, you feel me? That email, cause what them bees gonna come to?
Oh
Where they
yeah.
gonna go
Well,
out
well.
to?
See, this is the thing, bro.
Say, I'm gonna do it myself. I
Yeah,
don't care.
that's the see one. The next shit y'all about to hear is all my productions, bro. It's
Okay.
all my production. So I got man. So I might as well just say like I got an EP with C6. I got an EP with C6. So that's another different one. Then I got a different joint. I'm building on with my engineer. So I got the beat. I could just go to my engineer crib for the beats if I wasn't doing them. But I've been working on my own beats since like 2014, bro. So I just that's some shit I just started doing on myself because that's really what I wanted to do is produce, and that's still what I really wanted to do. So if this rapping shit fold, I'ma just fade to black for real and just be behind the scenes. So that's even initially what I had went to school for. I went to Columbia for a short period of time for music business management, but you don't really need a degree in that shit. So I started my own label in 2017 officially, Resilience Records. If y'all on IG, go hit my label page. It's called Black Language, just like that. Because that's another thing that I rep. Black language is us bringing our dialect. Because this English shit. This ain't us, bro. This
It
ain't
don't
what we.
exist. That shit not
This ain't
true.
this ain't our language, bro. So when I say black language, I'm literally talking about going back to the real dark language, the real black language. All the shit that they said was bad was really good. The witchcraft, wizardry, just all that other that
Everything.
we was really sorcerers of our own world, bro. Not no evil shit, not no bad shit. We was really creators and curators, and we had our own dialect, we had our own language, we had our own. Everything come from us, bro. Everything that came from us in Mother Africa or Kibulon. Like I was like, I'm with the shit, bro. I'm here, and that's why I know, like.
Understood.
That's why I know, like, I'm protected. I'm protected on many levels. God got me on many levels. Davina, baby, what up? Just like, man, bro. So yeah, nah. So, but the next few joints on another tip, I got literally 4 other albums of four or 5 other albums of my production personally. So yeah, I ain't yeah, but I need the Notes app. I need the Notes app.
Notes.
Apple did that because I can't stay without that. I can't stay without that. That's what I do need. But
They took that BlackBerry cheat code.
yeah, for real, because that's I was with the BlackBerry. I was with the BlackBerry, bro. I still got one of my old BlackBerries. I can't even get into it no more, bro. Real shit out
Got
because
that nostalgia.
I was spitting, so I lost. Did I lose it? I lost one BlackBerry, I believe, because I had 2, and then my other BlackBerry that I still got, is like the screen had cracked or whatever, so I can't even get to it and see none of my old joints. So I didn't lost albums on top of albums already from years ago that I did. I had already written or freestyles, all that shit. But and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do some more. I'll write some
I
more.
do it over.
Yeah, cause
I make some shit hotter.
yeah, I'm better
Speaking
now. I'm better now, man.
speaking of some hotter shit, why don't I get into Southern Chicago? Can I
For
kick that?
sure. Yeah, let's go. South
Let's
side.
kick that real shit. Let's
South
kick it.
side. Wild Hunters, where you at? Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far along the album, or as I would like to call Book 1, 100 Days in Hell, i.e. 100 Days in the Mind of Hellie Yoshua, I would just like to thank you. Thank you for giving me your time. If the story is confusing or a little bit all over the place, forgive me, but thank you for enjoying this ride and this journey with me. Let's go. Everybody wanna know, kid, from the hundreds to the low end, spit flows inappropriate. If you money from the while you standing at the door then you couldn't see I'm busy, supposed to not, cause I had a setback when I'm supposed to stop. Turning 24, I'm approaching pop, throwing the down like I sold the rock. Now I'm down with another nation. I wrote this in my basement. He was trying to violate, man. Then I caused another case, man. Why you think I'm weird, K, man? Hey, man. Got a super flow. I'm from a city like Tupelo. Just got shot, man. But we didn't see the shooter, though. blind out here, dog. Better be careful, lose your mind out here, dog. I'm on my grind out here, dog. Ain't even gotta watch the waste time out here, dog. You can stand up with the pole next to five by these hip hop blocks still drive by me, float like a butterfly. These high by me, cause they know I gotta sing like five by these. But I'm about to walk up to the nigga store. If you come and let a nigga know, bitch, I do this one. Tell your clothes, I'll pick a pose. Let the hoe hit the flow, hit the flow. Hit the microwave, buzzes. If you ain't know what I hide, I be chilling, getting high. My stuff in city going up, I'm like, God, man, you know, man, that's just another hot summer day in Chicago, man. You feel me? Like, you'll see a whole shootout. Now police looking for you right down the 9 right now. You gonna ride home. Think you up for your last $10? You like, damn. Now you blue, because you was about to go kick back, buy a salt bug with that. Fall back for a minute till the sun go down, you feel me? Bye. Down the street and shit, so you know, the block gonna get you right, you feel me? Can't tell it what just happened, but they instantly ready to ride on. Kids playing outside, mama cooking this shit after all that. You come around, mama be the baddest bitch in the city somewhere the whole time. She from outside. You don't even know, cause she don't even come outside. So you call up the guy, she live with her girl. So you walk up to the liquor store, get a bottle or something. Now you like, what's good? Where you at? She said, we about to ride down Lake Shore. You like, all right, we chilling in the lake then. Guys got the smoke on, you feeling decent. That's all you trying to do is kick it. Y'all hit up a kickback later and shit. Now that, start fighting that. Come back, shoot out them. That's just how I go in the go, you did. This is how I go in my city, you did. That's all in the day. That's all in the Chicago summer day work, you feel? Yeah, Wild Hunter. Yeah, Southside.
Oh no.
Broski,
Oh,
I wanna. This is a part of the interview where I gotta give you your roses. You feel me? Because they
Dre,
kick
my
us
boy.
off soon. So let me kick them. Let me kick you your roses real quick. You feel me? I want to say thank you for being an artist and sharing your creative juices and your creative spaces with us. You know what I'm saying? Because music definitely is something that's hard to do, and opening up and you being an artist, you can be sensitive about your ish because it's yours. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
So for you to open it up and let it out to us, thank you. I want to thank you for standing on everything that you stand for and never falling for nothing, sucker, and always being real. I want to thank you for being a person from the South Side of Chicago and showing them that it's more to us than what the fuck you see on TV. You hear me? So I want to make sure that everybody in our live right now gets you all the way up to the top. So if you could, tell us where we could go get 100 Days in Hell. Like you say, it's book 1, only the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell us where we can pick it up.
It's on. I would have to just go to my page. Just go to my page. If you see my handle Nolo. It's in my bio. The link in my bio. If you go to my black language label page, is in my bio. It's everywhere. 100 Days in Hell. Type in my name, Hellie Yoshua, as you see on the screen. I'm out there. I'm out there. YouTube, Spotify, Tidal. I'm Apple Music, of course. I'm everywhere. So yeah, it's there. It's there.
Bro, I appreciate you so much for coming and chilling with me for the last hour.
Hey, thank you, bro.
So we get some people to get to know you better, man.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love you, Deanna. Man, I love y'all, bro. I got all the love, bro.
Man, you know you the fam. And once they break down the walls and say we can all get together, I do plan on doing a Shut Up and Listen concert. And I hope I could get you to come and you could bless that stage, bro. And you could turn the house up like we used to at the parties. You feel me?
It's only up from here, Brody.
Yes. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you too, sir.
All
right, peace.
Man, that's been another one, man. It's Shut Up and Listen. It's your boy, the one and only HUGO SUNCHILD, man. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being a viewer. Thank you for being a content creator. Thank you for being everything you're doing. Remember, wash your hands. Put your face mask on. R.I.P. to the great Cicely Tyson. She was your grandma. She my grandma, your auntie, my auntie. She was everything. And she done gave us some great things over the years. As you go into this weekend, Make sure you party safe and have a lot of fun for HUGO, okay? The restaurants back open, y'all. Get out there, eat, spend a little money. Y'all have a great, great weekend. Until next Friday, it's HUGO SUNCHILD. It's True.Shy, content, culture, life. And remember to shut up and listen.